listen when you talk now, baby. Love it when you walk that way. We can go.
Hey girl, hey. Welcome back to episode 2 of Wind Down. Okay. Now, today we actually have a topic about what we're going to talk about. But first, okay. Cheers. Pour up, babes. Okay. Now, the truth about dating in your 20s as a young black woman. This is an interesting topic, okay? Now, firstly, if your shit not together, you shouldn't be thinking about dating anyone anyway, okay? Like, a lot of the times, well, let me just say it like this. For a long time, especially as women, we've been fed like this fairy tale lifestyle. Girl, it's really not that. It's like, it's really never been that. I'm not saying like true love and stuff like that doesn't exist, but it's just that the way that they portray it to us is totally different. You feel what I'm saying? But firstly, before you try to get in any relationship, please make sure you are healed and that you're ready. Because a lot of times we get in these relationships not healed and we get triggered by everything. And then you be ready to blame the partner when it just really be you. Because you haven't healed. You haven't took the time to learn yourself and be okay with being by yourself, okay? So take that time to heal first. Just because you get out of one relationship, that does not mean you need to go jump into another one. Use that time wisely. Rebuild yourself. You know, whatever you got to do, whether it's to build your self-esteem back up or just really to learn you. You do that before you move into a next relationship, okay? And another thing, make sure you really know what you want. Like a lot of times we want certain things because it look good, but we really don't think about the price you have to pay with that. You feel what I'm saying? So think about what's really important to you. Think about what's really your deal breakers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for example, me, I can't date anybody that's not trying to elevate their lives. I just can't date you if you're not trying to do something. And another thing for me personally, because I'm a small lady, I'm a petite girl, so I like to have a man that can protect me. And if you can't protect me, I can't be with you. That's a deal breaker for me, okay? So just, if you have to, create a list of all your deal breakers. Okay, we're back. Yeah, yes, please write a list so you can know like exactly what you want. Because if you don't, you're gonna keep repeating the cycle. It's gonna keep creating a pattern, and you're gonna feel like you're stuck in it. Okay, so please write it down. As corny as it sounds, you have to know exactly what you want out of a person and really out of yourself. Okay, another thing, be who you want to date. And what I mean by that, a lot of times, and this is with both men and women, we be asking for certain shit and we don't never be that. Understand you attract who and what you are. So if you a lying ass, you can attract a lying, okay? If you're a Christian woman, 9 times out of 10, you'll find you a good Christian man. But be well aware, if you want a certain thing, become that. If you know you want a wealthy man, try to figure out how to make your own money before, you find that man. If you know you want a man that's in shape or fit, make sure you're fit and you're working out too. Like, girl, come on, be realistic. You can't keep asking for things and not being that. It just don't work like that. Because you got to attract what you are. And in order for you to attract the things that you desire, become that. It's not rocket science, girl. Do that. Okay? So, yeah. That's another thing. And, like, this, I won't say this is the most important thing, but this is really important. Girl, do not put all your eggs in one basket. Ain't nobody saying that you got to sleep with all these men, but date. A lot of times, because society has put such a negative connotation on like women dating multiple men, they try to portray it as something else, and it's not even that. That's literally courting. That's what they did. Women went on different dates with different guys until they found who they wanted. That's just literally how it goes. So make sure you are dating. Ain't nobody saying to sleep with all these men. That's not what I'm telling you. But date, girl. Because how you going to know what you like until you find out? You got to keep trying it. You got to keep seeing what's out there. So date. And another thing, okay? This is a red flag right here. Don't ever let a man come into your life and tell you what you should have did or what you need to do or how you need to be. Like, for example, this has happened to me like a few times. Like I said, I'm a petite girl, right? I'm a small frame lady. So a lot of times they'll be like, oh, you cute, but you need to gain a little weight. Or, oh, you this, but you need to do that. Girl, if he already telling you what you need to do and what you need to fix, that's not your kind of man. And I'm not saying to not be the girl that doesn't listen to constructive criticism. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying, because it's important to still hear and communicate. But what I am telling you, if he don't love you for who you are, then he's not. No. Go to the net, find another one, because no ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no bologna, whatever. No. Okay, let me see, because I'm kind of like just winging this a little bit. Like, I really didn't write anything down, but these are things that I know, you know what I'm saying, that's really important. But another sip. Oh, honesty. Like, for me, I'm a single mom. So one thing that I always make sure I mention is me being a mom. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no surprises. I don't want you to feel like you're shocked. I don't want you to feel like I'm hiding anything from you. So usually that's something that I put forward first. Now, I know a lot of women don't like dating baby daddies, even though they be baby mamas. It's fucking delusional. I'm sorry. I don't care. Fight me. But me personally, I like to date a man that is a baby daddy. Now, I'm not talking about one of the men that got like 4 or 5 different baby mamas. No. I prefer to date a man that is a father, because he'll be more understanding of my situation and what I got going on, especially if he's a girl dad. I really prefer a girl dad, you know what I'm saying? Because now, if it gets serious, I'll be able to trust you around my child. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all do background, especially if you got children. Now, do this anyway just because your safety is important. But, like, research these people. Learn these people. Pay attention, because, you know, a lot of time people will pretend to be something that they're not and then be somebody totally different. So make sure you do your research and study. Look at their body language. Look how they respond to certain things. Look at their facial expressions, because that'll tell you everything that you need to know before they even open their mouth and tell you anything. So pay attention. Focus. Don't just look at the facade or how he looks or how he carries himself, how he dress, or because he got money. Girl, none of that matters. I mean, it do, but it don't. Do your research, pay attention, and learn. A lot of time we be getting in these relationships wondering, like, who the hell am I with? Girl, it's because you didn't pay attention to the red flags. You didn't look, you didn't learn, you didn't listen. Because the signs are always there. So focus, okay? Now, being intimate. Let's talk about that, okay? Now, me personally, we all grown. So it just really depends on you and the person, all right? But if you have a certain time frame to where you want to wait before having sex with somebody, make sure you stand on that, okay? Please stand on that, because a lot, not all, okay, for the men that maybe, you know, want to come tussle, a lot of men will try and finesse you out of it or try to force you in a kind of way. You feel what I'm saying? If he's immediately talking about sex, you need to cut that off anyway. If that's the only thing he can talk about, you don't cut. It's just penis. All y'all offer that. Every last one of y'all have it. Just like y'all say, all women got, you know what I'm saying? Okay, then it's the same thing with y'all. If he's only offering sex, you don't need to be with him. Now, I'm not saying he need to offer money or something like that, because sometimes it don't be about the money. Because if he can't give you money, he can teach you something. You feel what I'm saying? I'm really big on a man teaching me something. I love a man that I can learn from, stimulate my mind before you try to stimulate my body. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you stimulate here first, all of this is going to... Now, we're back, you guys. Y'all got to bear with me, because it'll get better as I learn my feng shui. But, yes, always be mindful of that when it comes to sex. Always stand on business with that. If you're not ready, then don't do it. If you don't want to do it, then just don't do it. Ain't nobody forcing you. What he gonna do? Okay, so like stand on that business. Like make sure you do that, okay? And another thing, girlies, we can be hard-headed at times. And at times we don't want to listen. And what I noticed is that a lot of men don't want to deal with a woman that's not capable of listening. Ain't nobody saying that you gotta listen to what the man tell you. Like, it's not, well, yes, you do. But in a way, I'm not saying that he's trying, controlling or telling you what to do. A lot of time we take a man caring and him being controlling and we mix it up and create something completely different from what it is. Like, just because he's bringing something to your attention that he don't like or he's not feeling, it doesn't mean that he's trying to be controlling. Now, it's all about how he communicated, of course. And we know when a man is controlling, okay? But like, girl, if this man just telling you like, hey, I would rather for you not to go to the club with your ass out. What? Come on now. What's the point? What's the point of you getting all angry? Like, respect him. You want him to respect you. You don't want him to be going all out acting like he's single, you know. So you don't need to act like you're single. You don't need to do that. You do not need to do that. And that brings it all the way back around to where be who you want. If you want a man that's well put together, classy, you know what I'm saying, monogamous, all that kind of stuff, girl, be that. You can't expect to have a nice, classy man, but you walking around here in club attire. Girl, it just don't work like that. It just don't, okay? Fight me, please. I don't care, but it just do not work like that. You can't do that, okay? Let's see. Let me see what else I want to hit on. Oh, the first sign of another woman, run, bitch. Run, because it ain't gonna never stop. It's not gonna never stop. Like, it's not gonna never stop. Like, as soon as it happens, go, okay? Because I guarantee that she probably ain't the only one. Or he, hell, you just don't. You just don't know these days. You just don't know, okay? But, like, always just be aware with everything, not just dating, okay? But please be aware because you just don't know people for real. And be careful with dating online, okay? Like, I know social media is a big part of our lives now. And oftentimes that is how a lot of people meet people. But we all know that on social media, people will pretend to be something that they're not, okay? So, like, do your research, please. Like I say, always make sure you tell him exactly what you want from the get-go. That way it won't be no confusion. And if he can't give you what you want, then it's just on to the next. You get what I'm saying? If he don't want to be married and you want to be married, leave him alone. If you want kids and he don't want kids or vice versa, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Like, a lot of time women think they can mold the man until they want to be. Girl, no. Can't nobody mold anybody into what they want to be until the person is ready to be that. It's just that simple. If he don't want to be that, then that's just not him. Be okay with that. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. And a lot of times when we take shit too personal, we think, oh, what am I not doing right? Oh, this is my fault, da, 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 da. Girl, he may just not be that type of man, and that's not your fault. So just go find one that is that type. It ain't that hard. It's really not. Stop getting so invested. And understand every man that you come across and you meet is not your husband. Sometimes they just be for a season, for a moment, just to have fun or just to vibe. Or maybe y'all learn that y'all just better off as friends. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why you take your time with these people. Make sure you take your time and you learn and you understand. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself in a whirlwind of problems. And don't nobody want that right now. Like, I'm young, but I have a very old soul. And I just don't have patience for stupidity. I don't have patience for people wasting my time. Because I'm not the one to waste nobody's time. You feel what I'm saying? So don't waste mine. And always understand that your time is valuable. As much as they want to make it seem like it's not, or try to make you feel like, oh, you doing too much, you too high standard, girl. So be mindful of that. You feel what I'm saying? Just really be mindful of that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I want to hit for real. Interracial relationships. Ooh, okay, this is a good question. Well, nobody even asked. This is just me and my other personalities asking myself, okay? But, girl, hold on. But, you know, interracial relationships. Now, me personally, I don't have nothing against interracial relationships, but I want a black man because I'm a black woman. And ain't nobody gonna understand me better than a black man do, because we live the same life. Even though it's different because he's a man, I'm a woman, we still live the same life. You feel what I'm saying? But if you want to step out your comfort zone and try something different, like different races or even a different sex, girl, go for it. A lot of times we be so fixated with the things that we're used to, or a lot of times we don't feel like we deserve anything better. We just stick around and deal with bullshit. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. So if you want to step out your comfort zone, try something else, try a different race, try a different sex, whatever, girl, you do that. Whatever's going to make you happy and whatever is going to help you along this dating journey as a young black woman, okay? Now, because that's really mostly what I'm targeting. Like, yes, I'm a young woman, but I'm a young black woman, so I can only really speak for who I am and what I am. This is my community. This is what I've been a part of, okay? So that's just what it is. But, you know, if you want to try something different, please do so. Don't never be afraid to step out your comfort zone, because right now, everything I'm doing is me stepping out of my comfort zone. Girl, do you think I want to do this? No. Well, I do want to do it, but what I mean by that is that I'm nervous. Everybody be afraid of rejection. Ooh. I'm glad I said that. Rejection. If he rejects you, that does not mean there's nothing wrong with you. You could just probably not be the dump that he's looking for. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying, he's looking for just a different type of woman. Just because he's rejecting you does not mean that you're ugly. It does not mean that something's wrong with you. Sometimes rejection is protection, girl. Take that L and move on. And when I think of an L, I don't think of losing. I think of a lesson. Take that lesson and move on. Okay? Move on. But, yeah, babes, I really think I hit everything that I wanted to hit. But, you know, as this video get more views, if y'all want me to do a part 2, if y'all want to ask more questions, please feel free to do so, okay? Yeah, this is good. But yeah, girl, I think I am done for tonight. So, until next time, bye, babes.
You off my way, baby, you a boss. I'ma listen when you talk now, baby. Never will you walk